Welcome back to FM Story. In the last episode, we began season 11 of this South American Glory Hunt save, and we went back to Brazil to try and win the Copa do Brasil, and we started the season for Atletico Mineiro. However, that's not going to work this season, because for some reason, Atletico Mineiro are not in the Copa do Brasil this season. So, we ended the last episode having won the state championship and having won our opening game of the league season. I'm still in two minds as to what we're going to do. We'll probably keep an eye out on the jobs to see if there's anything that will help us achieve our aims better, quicker this season. Otherwise, it'll be a case of building a squad with Atletico Mineiro to hopefully win the Copa do Brasil next season. So without further ado, let's get into the action. Oh, we've made it to the end of May, and we've had an interesting start to this season. Obviously, we saw at the end of the last episode the opening game of the season where we required that late equaliser and then a late winner to beat Fluminense. We followed that up with a 1-1 draw at home against Sao Paulo. Unfortunately, Hernandez Fuji got injured in that game and has been missing pretty much most of the time since then. We then lost 1-0 away at Bragantino, having just gone down to 10 men when Negredo was sent off. And again, we suffered an injury in that game with Junior Ferreiro picking up an injury, and he hasn't been back in the team since then. But we bounced back with a 2-0 victory at home against Botafogo SP, then drew 2-2 with Botafogo, and then 1-1 with Atletico Paranense. And then in the most recent game, we picked up a 4-2 victory away at Fortaleza, before we end the month with a trip to Atletico Goianense, who are currently bottom of the table with 2 draws from 8 games. We're currently sitting 8th with 12 points from 7 games. Negredo has kind of hit the ground running, goal scoring wise. We have been a bit lax at the back during the season, but hopefully coming up against the team that are rooted to the bottom of the table, we can pick up 3 points and push on. So this is the side we've picked for the game. We are missing, obviously, as we said, Junior Ferreiro. He failed a fitness test, so Pontes is playing in the defensive midfield role. We're about to lose Seferis pretty shortly for a hopefully not too extended period of time, but he has been called up to the Norwegian squad for the World Cup, which is due to begin pretty quickly. So we've got the 4-1-3-2. They've got a 4-4-2 diamond with Thierry Henry up front for them. Cobra with a long goal kick. It's picked up by Pontes out to Lanzauri. He's looked for Fuji in the box. It's been cut out. It's been tidied up. Dimas finds Fuji into the box. Could have squared it, but in the end drives it across the goal into the back of the net and puts us in front after 2 minutes. Just a poor pass from them. And then Dimas finds Fuji, and then from the corner of the 6-yard box just fires it across the keeper into the bottom corner. Right, Dimas wins a header. Lanzauri's got himself sent off. And now things need to change a bit. Right, we'll drop Fuji back a bit and see if we're able to hold on here. But it's an eventful opening few minutes. A goal after 2 minutes, a sending off after 4 minutes. Right, it's a fairish for the corner for us into the near post. It's flicked on and it just loops over and behind the far post. Right, corner for them. And Thierry Henry opens his account for them in the game, levels it at 1-1, and that was just a free header. He gets a run, gets up above 3 of our players really, powers the header past the keeper, and we've got work to do. Another corner for them. And this time they go short. Edge of the box. And luckily that was always going over the top. There we are, half-time 1-1. Pretty dull half in general, but got off to an explosive start with our goal after 2 minutes and then the red card after 4 minutes. And then a free header we gave away basically for the equaliser. Right, we made a change at half-time and hopefully kind of solidified ourselves a bit. But a free kick for them early on in the second half. It's chipped in, we've got a head on it. They got the loose ball. And thankfully that shot went wide because they don't think the keeper saw it as well. Right, we've brought some more fresh legs on for the end of the second half, see if we can get another goal. Fuji goes long back to Cobra. Emmanuel finds Celso. Paulinho into Emmanuel Silva. Over the top, finds Paulinho in the box, drifts out wide. And then he dinks it to the back post. And the keeper makes a save. And Cobra now goes long. And Judicio's in behind. Can he hold it up? Rafael finds Paulinho driving towards the edge of the box, into the box. And it was always just rising. A free kick for them. We managed to get it clear on the edge of our own box, but it's just going to come straight back at us here. Having 10 men for 80 minutes at this point and then chasing the ball isn't really conducive to keeping them out, but Cobra makes a great save to turn it behind for a corner. Outswing it to the back post, we've got a head on it. And there we are, full-time 1-1 against the team at the bottom of the table, but being with 10 men since the 4th minute, I think we've done pretty well in the end to hang on and come away with a point there. We are approaching the end of June. We've got an away trip to Bahia coming up. As you can see from the league table, we've had about as up and down a season as you can get. Since that last game against Atletico Goianense that we saw, it has been mostly down. We started with a 4-0 hammering away at Flamengo. We lost 2-0 away at Gremio, which saw us have another player sent off. We drew 1-1 with Coritiba, who actually were top of the table at the time, and yet played for 83 minutes plus with 10 men, having had another one sent off. We lost 3-1 away at Vasco da Gama, but we did bounce back with a 2-0 victory in our last game against Juventud. Unfortunately, we lost Hernandez Fuji to injury in that game, and he's going to be out for a couple of weeks. And really, we are just kind of floundering a bit. I don't think the formation we started the season with has worked. We've tried a few different ones in the hope of finding something that would stick and lead to some positive run of results, and it hasn't really come. And as such, we are looking to see about jobs, because I think even staying on till the end of the season and moving on, or staying with Atletico Mineiro to try and win the Copa do Brasil next season is looking a bit stupid, given how the squad is at the moment. In terms of jobs, there are some jobs available in Brazil. I mean, Gremio, Fluminense, Internacional are all jobs that are potential ones. I mean, it would be interesting to go back to Internacional, having won 4 league titles out of 4 at the start of the season. Unfortunately, they are already out of the Copa do Brasil this season, as are Gremio and Fluminense. Looking at job insecurity, there's a couple potentially coming up in Colombia. I mean, that Atletico Nacional job always seems to be insecure. But you've basically got Millonarios, Independiente Medellin, Atletico Nacional, America de Cali all looking as though they're going to move on from the manager. You've got a job potentially about to come available in Uruguay with Defensor Sporting. Now, not an awful lot of jobs ever come available in Uruguay, so we might have to snap that one up if it comes. However, we are still focused on Atletico Mineiro at the moment, and we're looking at hopefully trying to pick up 3 points here against Bahia. So, this is the side we've picked for the trip to Bahia, who are currently sat 6th in the table, although they have played 3 games more than us. We have switched the formation up again. We are missing a couple of players in Fuji, who we said was out after picking up an injury in the last game. And we're also missing Araujo, who is the first choice left back. So Nandinho's had to come in there. So we have, as I said, tweaked the formation. We've gone with 2 in front of the back 4, someone in the centre, and then 2 supporting Negredo up front. They've gone with a 4-4-2. And now they're attacking down the left. They've still got a hold of the ball here. Again, down the left, cross to the back post, free header. And that is not the start that we needed from this game. 1-0 down after 7 minutes. And we've had all the possession, but we've got nowhere near them at this point. And it's just a free header. He pulls back off the central defender onto the fullback and just powers the header home. Right, flat corner. And it ripples the roof of the net as it goes over. Right, a goal kick for them. Long up the field. We've won a header. Negredo finds Mathisau. It comes back to him in the box. He smashes it home. And we've got ourselves back on level terms. And hopefully we can keep playing a bit like that. So centre half wins the header. Negredo to Mathisau. Some first time until Landazuri then slides it through, and Mathisau with the goal. Right, a throw for them in our half. And we've pressed them and won it. Landazuri finds Mathisau. Ferrero getting forward, slides it along the side of the defence for Negredo, but he's definitely offside there. You could see that from when the pass was made. But it's promising. So once Ferrero looks up, you can see Negredo's gone far too early. Because he even has to check his run to get on the pass. And throw for them. We're giving, with the formation, we're giving the fullbacks a bit of width and nearly paid for it there. Goal kick for us. Cobra goes short to Emmanuel, into Ferrero. Landazuri moving it around pretty nicely here. Zafaris goes down the side for Mathisau. Mathiasau finds Ferrero, who gives it away. But we've managed to get a block on that one for coming forward, and unfortunately the shot from Judicio was always going wide. And it's free kick for them to the back post. Another pretty free header, and luckily it goes over the top. A late free kick towards the end of injury time here for them. Can we keep it out and go into half-time 1-1 down, 1-1, rather than going in 2-1 down? Let's round the wall. Cobra gets his hands to it. It's still alive. Shot's blocked on the edge of the box. And there we are. Half-time 1-1. We've been okay going forward. There's a few defensive lapses at the back. But there's some potential here, I think, hopefully. I just need to be just a touch better in the second half. Right, we've sent the same team out to start the second half. Emmanuel with the free kick. In looking for Severity, giving it away, and now we are struggling to get back here. Hopefully that's offside. Because if that's not offside, that's just suicidal play at the back. Luckily, it's been slowed. We've got away with one there. It's close as well. It's just stupid play at the back when they're not supposed to be doing that either. Right, we've got some subs ready to come on, but Judicio finds Ferrero, who shoots from distance, and it was never going to dip enough to be on target. Right, throw for them. Again, they're attacking on that left-hand side, a low ball into the box. We've kind of cut it out. And can Judicio get on the end of that? He can. I don't know why they backed off. Landazuri. Negredo lets it run. Paulinho in the box. And it's behind for a corner. Paulinho to take it. It's going to be an outswinger to that near post. It's flicked on by Judicio, but it's well over the top. Right, Dimas with a throw. Back to Beraldo. Across to Emmanuel. Ferrero finds Paulinho. Celso coming forward from right back. Cross to the back post. And they've managed to get it clear. And they're still bringing it clear. And Beraldo gets across but can't stop the attack. And we've got away with one there because that was a dreadful shot. But it should have been a goal. Right, a late free kick, Paulinho over the wall and well over the top. And this is going to be a draw here, I think. Or unless they get a goal here, deep in injury time. We've got a head on it, they've headed it forwards. And we've got away with another one there. And there we are, full-time 1-1. I mean, at least it's another point, but we need to start winning games and winning games soon. Well, there we go. The end of another episode, and things are not really going too well. I mean, obviously, the fact that we weren't even entered in the Copa do Brasil this season, when that was the only reason we took the job, was an interesting thing to learn. But this squad is a bit... I mean, the performance levels are up and down, the results are up and down. We're sort of slap bang in the middle of the table. It's going to take something special for us to still be here at the end of the season, I think. Because I don't know that this squad will be good enough even next season to win the Copa do Brasil. So we may have to look at our options in the second half of this season 11. Join us next time to see if we're still at Atletico Mineiro. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you then.